Yo guys, what's good? We're back, and in this week's video we are going to be doing American breakfasts for a week. I wanted to start a little series where I eat breakfast from around the world for a week, so cut my week down to 5 days. So this week we are doing American breakfast. Well, you know, don't be too surprised, there is some weird stuff that I've never tried before, so stay tuned. So day one of our American breakfast week, and we are starting off with pancakes. So pancakes are an American popular breakfast. I've seen, I've done my research to say that it is one of the most popular breakfasts that they have over there. I look forward to it. I've never tried bacon with pancakes before, let alone with syrup. So I just want to see what that combination is like. I don't really eat them personally. It's more of, I'll maybe just have it when I crave it, which is probably like once every few months, or literally just pancake day. I feel like being on day one, I'm feeling pretty light at the moment, feeling pretty good. So by maybe day 5, which I plan to do, I feel like I will be feeling heavy. So sometimes there's just nothing better than the smell of bacon in the morning. So I've got my crispy bacon there. Look how crispy these are. I say they're crispy. They're looking crispy. Just how I like it. Here's the final product.
Wow!
So here we are with my 2 stacks. I've got a savoury one here with a bacon, maple syrup, crispy bacon, streaky bacon, maple syrup. Haven't tried this before, I'm excited to try it. And on this one I have 3 pancakes in a stack and raspberries and maple syrup for more of a sweet one. Read that Americans drink a lot of OJ with their breakfast. Smooth. It is all about smooth. If you have bits in it, then I don't know what to tell you, like, you have problems. This one is the crispy bacon and maple syrup stack. Before we start, I cleanse up the palate. Cleanse up the palate, and then we'll start. Let's go. I didn't think this would be a good combination. I had my doubts, but they've been blown out of the water. And I'd give it that little bit of rejuicing. It's gone a bit dry. A healthy mouthful. I can see why they have orange juice. Orange juice is the perfect drink to have with this, especially if you have the smooth one. It just flushes it down your neck, and yeah, tastes beautiful. Each mouthful is really working my jaw. On to the second set, the dessert pancake, well, the sweeter option. 3 things: syrup, pancakes, and raspberries. That's all you need. So my thoughts on the bacon, maple syrup and pancake combination. They actually taste, I really like it. I was surprised that I actually liked it. When people say to me, oh, have you tried bacon, maple syrup and pancakes, it always confuses me. How would bacon, a salty ingredient go well with maple syrup and pancakes. That's like the oddest combination. So yeah, I just couldn't have it every day because I feel so full. Fancy more, you know, you want to get one of your 5 a day, you want to get some fruit in there. You can mix as many fruits as you want, whatever fruits you want. So that is the healthier alternative. Anyone that hasn't tried pancakes with bacon or maple syrup, I highly recommend it because you are actually missing out. You know, everyone knows how to make pancakes. There's no need for me to show you lot how to make pancakes, and everyone likes their pancakes differently. If you make your own, they'll taste even better. So I'm gonna get on with my day, and then I'll see you for day 2. We're on day 2 of our American breakfast week, and today we have got biscuits and gravy. Think of biscuits and gravy from an English or British perspective. We think of biscuits as digestives, we might think of them as Jammy Dodgers, we might think of them as Oreos, things like that, things that we dip in our tea. Impression of gravy is a brown, you know, thick sauce that we put all over our roast dinners. Their biscuits is like a buttermilk biscuit, so if you was comparing it to an English biscuit, then you could probably say it was a scone. I say scone, people say scones. It's definitely scone, but that's me being from Kent. So say scone, you're from some next rough area. That is the closest thing to what they call as biscuits. And the gravy is a white creamy sauce, quite a thick sauce, and that has sausage meat in it, and the sauce is white. When we think of gravy, our gravy is brown and dark. So their gravy white, creamy, and has bits of sausage in it. So yeah, that's their version of gravy. So if you combine that biscuits and gravy, you got some white sausage meat sauce over some scones. It's gonna be weird for me to try it, and obviously it's breakfast, first meal of the day, so if it tastes like shit, I'm gonna have a shit day. So the ingredients is as basic as you can get. Someone taking this off just doesn't want to come out. That's our sausage meat. Two tablespoons of flour. Just let this thicken out. I don't know how some of you lot have this red milk that just tastes like water. I don't know how you lot have that. Green milk, yeah, that's blessed. Like, you can get away with it. But the true top tier milk is definitely the blue milk. For the gravy, I added more. Yeah. Smooth OJ here. Got my biscuits and gravy there. Easy. I'm actually intrigued to try this. This was a very simple meal to make. It required flour, milk, sausage meat, and that was it, I think. Salt, pepper for seasoning. And then obviously, if you can't be asked to make the buttermilk, biscuits, then plain scones are the closest thing to it. That tastes so nice. That sausage meat and that sauce, gravy, and then you have the biscuit. The biscuit just melts all in your mouth and it's all soft, gooey texture. I can see why you have it in the mornings, because always choose to cleanse the palate. You know how we do. I know it don't look that nice, but honestly, when you put it in your mouth, it's just so warm, just everything mixes together. Yeah, I can see why it is popular, because aside the looks, it doesn't look too great, but yet it tastes just so simple but so nice and so warm and comforting, and I can see why people have that, and you would have a good start to the day. You won't have to really worry about lunch. That would make you through till dinner. So first time making it, first time trying it, and it won't be the last time I make it, and it won't be the last time I try it, because I will definitely make that again. Anyway guys, I'll see you on day 3. It's good. We're on day 3 of our American breakfast week, and today we got steak and eggs on the menu, 2 staple products that I love to eat anyway, staple meals for a gym goer. So obviously I've eaten this before, but I've not had it for breakfast. It will be weird to try it for breakfast, and I haven't made it this way. There's always some sort of carbs or salad involved. So yeah. So these are our ingredients for today, nice and simple. We got a nice juicy steak. Look at that. Sirloin. Sirloin is the only way. I do like a ribeye, but sirloin is first choice. Some butter there, and some onions and garlic, and then 2 eggs which we will fry to make the steak. I always like to leave my steak out for 30 minutes for room temperature, so it can just, so the meat can just tenderize a little bit before cooking. But these are the 3 things I use for my steaks, and keep it nice and simple. I also like to throw a little bit of butter in there, get a bit juicy. And 2-3 minutes each side, depending on the weather. See that char there? That's from the spot. Anyone that has a dog will understand, as soon as you cook steak, the dog will get up and come to you. You want some steak? You want some steak, Elvis? He loves steak, so as soon as he smells that, he's ready. You want some steak? Yeah. So I've seen people where they wash the pan straight after they cook their steak. Logically that does make sense, it makes it nice and clean, but we want to be cooking this and the eggs in the steak juices, and as you can see there's a lot of steak fat and juices, and we all know Americans dwell on that stuff and eat a lot of the fats and grease, so we keep it as dirty as possible. Garlic and onion, you just put it in everything really. It should be the start of every meal. It's a staple. Yeah, the one thing about cooking steak is that your clothes, everything will just smell like you just work in a steakhouse. You just stink of steak. To the pan. Pepper, steak, eggs, and then we got that onion and garlic there too. And a little bit of parsley, a little garnish of parsley just to give it the final outcome, guys. We got steak, beef, onions, garlic, bit of parsley to garnish in. That's a nice. It's a pretty healthy mouthful. Let's see how it goes. It's delicious. So many juices come out of it, and it just spreads out in your mouth and mixes with the egg, and then the onion sweet. Got a lot of different flavours going on. I cut that steak so thick, so it's taking me so long to eat it. So if there's any vegetarians out there, but I'm not sorry at the same time, you guys are missing out. You're missing out on the delicacies of steak. It's beautiful. This would be the perfect meal for cutting, losing weight, dieting. Honestly, no carbs. You could add salad to this, which will probably fill you up, or even veg. Yeah, it's a no carb meal right here. So I know I'm gonna get some comments saying, "Oh, it's not cooked," blah blah blah. If you're a real one, you know steak is cooked like this, rare to medium rare, max. That is day 3 complete with the steak and the eggs, and I am feeling heavy. Just eating half a cow, so you know I'm feeling heavy. Steak is always a heavy food. You always be feeling it. Red meat, I know it's hard to digest. It takes a long time to digest. So the body, I don't even think is ready. But we move on to day 4, and we'll see how that goes. So we're on day 4 of the American breakfast week now, and today we got the breakfast burrito. So in this breakfast burrito, we're gonna have scrambled egg, we're gonna have hash browns, we're gonna have bacon, and we're gonna have the American cheese, which is like the plastic cheese. So that is what we'll be having in our burrito today. I know there is different versions of it, and you can put different things in it, but this is the one that I'm doing today. Great, it's looking raining, all of the typical British weather. Wrapping our things inside that. 3 eggs for scrambled egg. I use 3 eggs personally. 2 bits of plastic cheese or American cheese, whatever they call it. 2 hash browns and bacon. If you put salt in now, it soaks up the moisture. And yeah, that's just, I'm not a chef or anything, but that was just a little tip that I learned myself. And you season at the end with salt and pepper at the end when the egg is all cooked, so you keep the moisture in the egg. So yeah, that is my tip. If you guys don't think I'm seasoning it now. So yeah, I like my eggs just like that. Salt and pepper at the end, so you don't lose any of the moisture. Scrambled egg, the hash browns, and the bacon, and then the cheese. That is what's going in our wrap today. Breakfast burrito. Final outcome. It's quite big, meaty meal. It's nice and salty. Got the eggs just softening everything up. Got the crispiness of the bacon and the hash brown. You got the cheese which softens it all with the egg. This is honestly nice. I thought it'd be a struggle wrapping all this up because I don't really make wraps or burritos or things like that. So my wrapping skills aren't the best. So I didn't think I'll be able to wrap it all up, but it's all stayed together. It hasn't made a mess. I agree that everyone loves breakfast wrap from McDonald's, and it's a nice quick thing to get in the morning, so I do not slate that a bit. But when you make it your own, when you make it yourself and you can put whatever inside, trust me, it tastes so much better. And honestly, does not take long at all to do. Kitchen nightmares. You don't know about the kitchen. Anything Gordon Ramsay is good. Your first burrito, absolutely lovely. So if you rate the McDonald's breakfast wrap, I would highly recommend just giving this a go. Definitely recommend doing scrambled egg with it because it creates the light, fluffy inside of the burrito. The bacon crispy, hash brown crispy, and then they all just become, and then cheese as well, they all just mush together. And then you just need the fluffiness of the eggs, the balance. You can mix and match and put whatever inside it. Don't have to be the stuff I used. Yeah, tomorrow is the last day of our American breakfast week. So yeah, see you guys on day 5. Grits. So keep it nice and simple. We're gonna be having grits with, I'm just gonna be having it with syrup and a bit of butter. But yeah, I could not find this anywhere, so I just had to order it off Amazon. You guys, it must be a popular dish for it to have all sorts of different flavours. You've got creamy hot water, or just drop some butter in there, just let it melt. So I know apparently that's what you do. This maple syrup there. Oh, bro. Just looks like porridge, to be fair. Basically looks like porridge, smells like porridge. Gloopy. More watery version of porridge, I'd say. This is grits, more watery version of porridge, I'd say. I've just put butter and maple syrup in this. You can put berries, you can put other things to make it sweet. It is a sweet and savoury dish. So with a savoury, you could possibly have bacon, you could have eggs, as well as things like shrimps and stuff like that, because this could either be used as the main meal, as the main source of the meal, or it can be used as a complementary to other bits as well. So it is actually quite nice. It's in it, watered down porridge with a little bit more bits in it. I do plan to go to America, and this is definitely one thing that I will try, because this is just an instant version. We all know instant version is an easy version. It's an authentic, you know. I would like to try the real homemade stuff they make over there. So that completes my week of eating American breakfasts. I said I would keep it to a 5-day week. Yeah, my thoughts on that, it's not bad, and I could probably have that for breakfast. I can imagine the portion sizes being a lot bigger than the ones I've had. If you guys would like me to try a breakfast week again from another country, let me know. I have got some in mind, but if you guys want to see a particular one, just comment. If you guys like the video, obviously this has took a lot of effort, so, and yeah, I've learned new things. If you guys like the video, just feel free to give me a like, and anyone feeling this channel, feeling this video, got big things planned for this channel. Want to be on top of that, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I have big plans for this channel when everything opens up again, and I will see you in the next video.